one evening I literally got down on my hands and knees and prayed and went into deep meditation, and I heard what I thought was God's voice, and to this day I really believe it was God directing me. And I heard it telling me to be Jumper and be proud of who you are, and don't let anybody make you feel that you shouldn't be who you are, and to paint. Is that if people could look at me as a clown, as Jumper, and if they have some type of prejudice towards the clown, or then they must have something deep inside them that make them have other prejudices too. If I can just be that beacon of hope to get them to change their attitude, that I feel like it's really worth my effort. I've turned it into my life passion. So I ended up renting a little space in a collective artist studio location, and had my first show, and it literally, Museums of America was there and invited me to Art Dubai. And then I ended up having the show in Venice, and then I ended up having the show at a gallery of the Louvre in Paris. And then other times I had art going without me that I couldn't attend, but in different countries. One morning when we were sitting there having breakfast, and he said, you know, this needs to really be put into a film, a documentary film, because it really would tell your story and could really help people, kids, adults, everybody. And he says should be seen all over the world. So I at first I thought, well, how long does this take? And he told me 3 months, and it ended up taking 3.5 years of filming. When you're 6 years old, people pick up stuff because you're different. And I knew I was different when I was 6 years old, but I didn't realize that I was gay at that time. But I knew I was different. And I was getting beat up even at 6 or 7 year old in first grade. And didn't even know what that was about. And then I ended up in problems in junior high, high school. It followed me around, and then to end up in a work environment, it worked out its way through the work environment too. Jumper, where the name Jumper, I don't even know if my grandfather was channeling through God. I don't know if up in heaven he passed away in 1977, but he was a clown in the 1960s, and he's the one that pinned Jumper on me, and he would paint a white face on me, and I would go out with him when he did performances. Oh, wow. But that's where the Jumper came from the 1960s. And I discovered the Maybach family, who was back in the World War II when the Nazis came in and took over their factories. The Maybach factories, they told them that they, put a gun to their head and said, you have to do this, we're taking over your factories to make the German machine, war machines, and a lot of them came to the United States, but the ones that stayed over in Europe, they were spit on, and a lot of them changed their names because they couldn't live with the Maybach name. And I thought, well, that's a perfect name to add on to my persona. I'm here to help people grow as an individual and to end to teach the tolerance. I've been told that, well, you shouldn't teach tolerance, but somebody's got to do it. What I went through as a kid was bad, but the ones today are going through it even worse, because the social media has opened up a free ability that someone can just go in there and just attack an individual. Alan D. Herrera was the director, and when we were doing the documentary, he asked me, "Have you ever thought about suicide?" And I paused, the longest pause, and I told him, well, I think anybody that has been shunned or hated or bullied at one time has thought about that. And I look at the kids out there that are killing themselves over just because they're different. It just, something needs to be done, and if I can make a big difference in the world with telling my story and to try to get that to stop.